Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Musiala. And here's Lukaku. And that could set him on his way. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Chance, surely! Just off target. Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, a delicate... bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. Adams. Still goalless at the moment. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Seedorf. And it's McTominay. And here's Lukaku.
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Pull it. Oh, can he get onto this? Guardiola tries to play it through. David Villa proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Guardiola. Oh, super ball! David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's the throw. It's a searching pass. It's going to be another throw. Thuram! And he's quick to get it clear again. Played back towards his own goal.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pull it. Rijkaard. Maldini. Bigo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lazio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation. Thuram might just make this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Hullet. He's tried one! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
A probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. That's Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Now McTominay. Dixon.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It's Seedorf. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala! He's scored! First blood drawn. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hullet. Kimmich. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ball is over the line. That's an imaginative pass. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. It's Kimmich. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Ambitious ball here. Shot a goal! Seedorf. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. So we've reached the hour mark. Pull it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Seedorf. Seedorf making good progress on the right-hand side. Played in by Seedorf. Baresi getting this one clear. Irwin. Baresi. Guardiola. Lazio looking to pass their way through. And that's going right the way across. And it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it out wide. And here's Zico. Looking for the run. Has crossed into the middle. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in once more. That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. Rijkaard with the clearance. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's been taken short. Ball swung in. Edmilson! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pressing high and with purpose. McTominay. And Dixon. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Nice looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Edmilson. Guardiola. And it's Zico. Irwin. Figo. I think we're just about done here. And that's gone loose. Great vision. And it's Zico. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's hoisted clear. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Martinelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And they've got rid. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Lukaku.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimmich. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's been cut out, well played. Odo. Still goalless at the moment. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. Shoots! They've scored! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Kimmich. Half an hour played now. And he's cut it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bastoni. Van Bouten. And it's Odo. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's away! Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Thuram. Seedorf. And it's Musiala. That's very neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. And no, he's seen through all of that. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Thuram. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Drogba. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Yamal. It's Roberto Carlos. Stojkovic. Bastoni. And it's Otto. Stojkovic. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Can he get it through? Judge, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He scores! Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Hullet. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Jeff, Chiba really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Great vision. Now it's Lukaku. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. This looks promising. Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Drogba has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Messi with the short one. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. Oh, what has happened here? Otto. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! And somehow he managed to miss it. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's Drogba! Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Bouten. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Nistelrooy. And here's Drogba.
Oh, really well played.
Picked out brilliantly. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Wilshere. And this is Messi. Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And that interception was... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, played through for the wide man. Thuram receives it in a wide position. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cannavaro cuts it out. Lukaku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Seedorf does well to get it back. McTominay kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still goalless. Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Cannavaro. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. Dixon. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's cut it out.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And the return pass. Park Ji-sung. And here's Thuram. Good read, needed to be. Now Seedorf. McTominay.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram is onto this. Vitinha. Makaleli. Vitinha. And it's Bellanova. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bellanova. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is lovely. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Lukaku. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Vitinha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. What a save! Terrific reactions! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Cleared without hesitation. Played out wide. It's a foul, it's in the box. Yes, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Pull it. Seedorf. Cannavaro. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Looking to play him in. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Makaleli. Now it's Bale. Cannavaro. And it's Hullet. And here's Lukaku. That's tidy. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jeff Chiba are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Thuram. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Strong running down that left flank. Looks across and plays it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Keeper's dealt with that. There's the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he find the finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cross to the back post. Bellanova just loves to go forward whenever he can. No way through there. Look at the space here. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bale really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Seedorf. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's really well cleared. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely aimed pass. Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, good-looking ball. Thuram with a definite foul there. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there. Makaleli.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Bellanova. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Park Ji-sung. Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus. Looking for the run. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And it's Musiala. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Bale. It's anyone's ball now. Musiala, and the counter is on. Now it's Haaland. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Park Ji-sung. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He shifted it to the flank. Great work on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you just join... Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for a runner. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That's an imaginative pass. Kimmich.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Thuram. Thuram going face-to-face with his great rival, Vinicius Junior. And here's Lukaku. This looks promising. And this is Neymar. Neymar. Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Driving on and making good progress. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that could set him on his way. McTominay deals with that comfortably. Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he shoots! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Kagawa is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. It's a threatening ball. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dembele is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. Half-time getting close now. Kagawa. And Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kagawa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. Pullet does really well to win the ball there. Hernes. And here's Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Jeff Chiba really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And he's forced to go back. Maldini. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the flag has stayed down. Neymar. And it's Kimmich. Lukaku.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Kimmich goes short. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Seedorf. Kimmich can see things, others simply cannot. Spread it left. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Hernes! That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's got away. Lukaku. And this is Lukaku. Lukaku!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Pressure coming in from all directions. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. And he's surging through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Oh, super find. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Junior. Coming on the field is number 18, Van Nistelrooy.
Lukaku under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's a goal kick. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Kimmich. He's gone forward. So what can they make of this? Seedorf. Thuram. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And this is Dembele. Terrific header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Maldini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Kimmich. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Kagawa. Nuno Mendes. Good ball, good take. Dembele! And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Hazard going face-to-face with his chance for a shot! Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Bastoni. And it's Hazard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi gets into a good position. Nice control. Cross needs to be good. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Seedorf. No goals as yet. Could move up a gear here. Now Seedorf. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar. Great ball, and Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Thuram. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Maldini. And it's Hullet. And here's Neymar. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kimmich. And it's Seedorf. It's Seedorf. And it's McTominay. Hullet. And Dixon. Maldini. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Owen. Beckham. That's a delicate pass. He's dealt with that really well. Maldini clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Bouten cuts it out. Ruben Diaz. Now Van Bouten. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. Messi. Beckham. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Messi. A probing pass. It's a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
What a throw in. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Ball played for Rijkaard. Dixon. Now Seedorf. McTominay. And it's Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Messi. Costa Curta. That's Beckham. Mbappe purring through the gears. Hazard! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Number 9, Eden Hazard.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Neymar. And here's Thuram. And he's been shifted off it. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Beckham. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Neymar. Looking for the run. Dink through. Casillas attempts a clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Messi's cross. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Plays it in low. Thuram chasing after it. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. And it's Beckham. And this is Messi. And Messi! Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Stoichkov. So, what can they make of this? Plays a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. Thuram. Great chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Jeff, Chiba really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar goes steaming forward. Hullet. And here's Thuram. And this is Neymar. And he's there to belt it away. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hazard. Number 15, Mbappe.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Number 6, De Bruyne. Number 7.
And the counter is on.
Substitutions taking place.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital.
Azerbaijan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ruben Dias. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross. Time and again they are repelled. Rummenigge. And now the breakaway. Over to the left. Musiala. He's found a way through. Musiala! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dixon.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Shot at goal! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Quality ball. Thuram is herring after that one. Dixon. Hullet.
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press.
Jeff Chiba are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And Dixon. Hullet. And here's Thuram. Park Ji-sung. Odo. So what can they make of this? Distributed tidily. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Seedorf. And Dixon. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's in a great position here. Lukaku! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Some front-footed pressing going on here. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Seedorf. Kimmich, out to the left it goes. Played back into the centre. And here's Thuram. Park Ji-sung. Kvaratskhelia. Stood up well to him there. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar plays it across. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nuno Mendes. Forlan. Park Ji-sung. Lofted upfield.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Neymar. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? And it's played in. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So it's back to business. And it's Otto. Oh, easy pickings there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rijkaard. Now Seedorf. Kimmich, over to the left. And it's Kimmich. And here's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dixon. Passes short and sharp. Showing good feet. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pass is coming off, and can he finish? It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a...
Oh, shooting chance! Maldini gets good distance on it. Kvaratskhelia drilled in low. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Backward it goes. It's a loose ball. And it's Kimmich.
Jeff, Chiba are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Just about up to the hour now. Pull it. And this is Lukaku. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that is tidy, really tidy. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich plays it short. Opts to play it back. Gently done. Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kimmich. Seedorf. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Dixon. Kimmich. To Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. McTominay. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And Hullet! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Number 20,
Saka. Saka goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saka picks it up out wide, and the shot! And that was very necessary. Otto made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Chooses to go back. Oh, that's neat. With Toma. Oh, such a clever touch. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Mohamed Salah getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Odegaard. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. He's picked his way through. Skims one in. That's going to go a long way. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Lukaku taking in the accolades, having been named. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xavi Alonso. Great chance! Xavi Alonso. Now it's Haaland. Nicely spread. Looking to play him in. Well, there's the clearance. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Serginho's, he gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Could move up a gear here. Seedorf. Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
So it is still 0-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he shoots! Seedorf. Adams cuts it out. Adams. Neuer. And Adams. Neuer. Played out to the right. And he's making progress on the ball. Alexander, he rises! And they've got rid. It's a really well-measured ball. Saka's... Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. And it's Seedorf. Distributed tidily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Oh, that's neat. Kimmich. Beckham. And it's Neymar. And Hernandez. Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rijkaard. Kimmich, out to the left it goes. Back towards the middle. Seedorf. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hernandez.
That was lovely, that.
Hernandez. Neymar. Neymar's cross. And that should get the job done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gullit picks it up out wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Jeff, Chiba may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played down the flank. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, right place, right time. And that has been clubbed away. Serginho looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. And that has been cleared. There will be a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Danger averted for now. Atletico Mineiro, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's good running with the ball. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance for a shot! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich with the short one. And this is Gullit. Gullit! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And they're back back in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Atletico Mineiro making consecutive changes here. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice...
And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. McTominay attempts a clearance. Messi.
Atletico Mineiro surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away. Pass somewhat off target. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Now it's Figo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Works it forward. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro. Atletico Mineiro clearly now in lead preservation mode. Adams. Xavi Alonso. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Opts for safety. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Maldini. It's Kimmich. And it's Hullet. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Maldini. Plays the return pass. McTominay. It's Seedorf. And here's Thuram. Now it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's under a lot of pressure there. Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lukaku in acres of space out wide. Oh, that Thuram! No goals as yet. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Nakamura, Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. De Jong is always looking to break lines. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. And they've got rid. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander, a terrific header. Seedorf. Now it's Thuram. Over to the left. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich plays it short. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. Boca Juniors applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. And here's Lukaku. And he's chosen to go back. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And it's McTominay. And here's Hullet. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Look at the space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Hullet. It's Lukaku! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Costa-Court. That could spell trouble. It's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Jeff Chiba really need to go and grab...
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
De Jong. Beckenbauer, the man we've all come to watch. Now Costa-Court, and that could set him on his way. Fernando Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's ambitious.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Torres. That's a cute ball. And the shot! It's in! Boca Juniors are all square. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The pass has gone astray. Tries to get it clear. Costa-Court gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Jong knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's delightful. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. And it's Hullet. And here's Lukaku. Seedorf. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that has not gone well.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. And he's on his way! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Boca Juniors have got it back and they'll have another go. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Ribéry looking for options for movement. He is through here.
Boca Juniors clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got Lukaku!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Ribéry. De Jong. Now it's Torres. Neymar gets a foot in here. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking here to chip it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Seedorf goes for a shot! Nakamura. Ribéry. Ribéry. And it's De Jong. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is drop. Shoots! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Thuram. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich. And here's Thuram. Camavinga. Messi. And it's Koundé. Conte. Now Neymar. Camavinga. Adams. Here's Cannavaro. Conte. And he's forced to go back. Now this could be a chance. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar. And a chance! Neymar. Adams.
Jeff, Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Lukaku, and this is Neymar, and it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Camavinga. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And he's picked out the run. He can get that clear. Seedorf. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. Strokes it back. He's Thuram, gets through on his own. Chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all...
Chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And this is Messi. Messi's... He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Neymar. Very nicely done. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro. Camavinga. And it's Azar. for Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Kimmich. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Played back in. Here comes the cross. Kimmich. Oh, good spread. Neymar. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the... And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kimmich. Neymar. Foot in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. And it's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba, big chance! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. And this is Neymar. It's a goal kick. Seedorf is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Real chance! He scores! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get it through? And this is Lukaku. Now it's Thuram. Thuram gets flagged offside.
Jeff, Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Played into space. Good ball over the top. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. It's Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Cannavaro. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. That has been slung wide.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Now it's Hazard. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Drogba.
Oh, really well played.
And he's lost his man here. Yamal. Cross to the back. There's the header! They've done it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cleared away, over to the left, crossed in once more. Kante attempts a clearance. Camavinga. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Hazard. Hernes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now can he... Goes for a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And it's Ribery. He is through here. Crosses it in here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's given a throw. Chooses to go cross-field. Musiala looking to be a menace in the final third. 5 minutes to add. And here's Haaland. Gives it back. Dixon. And he whips it in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Hazard. It's Camavinga. And it's Lopez. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Corner it is. Schneider goes short, and he lines up a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Gently done.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique.
Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Thuram. And the counter is on. Dixon. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Thuram! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Chouameni. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Dixon, still goalless at the moment. Now he's got space here. Deftly away. Conte. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Schneider. And it's Cannavaro. And it's Owen.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Pedri. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's in! And Palmeiras score first! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Van Basten! He scores! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's played it back. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been played through. Face to face. And Owen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Schneider with the short one. In by Conte. Neymar does really well there, strong defending. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He gets big. He will be livid with himself. Rijkaard. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. He has found the way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's being urged to shoot. And he's straight offside.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Has another go! They've done it! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dixon, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Owen, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
He's got tall. It's in. And they are right back within touch. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri is firing after that one. Hakimi. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Plays the return pass. Just about up to the hour now. It's Hullet. Now it's Thuram. Cannavaro. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Dixon. Kimmich. Little pass back. And it's Kimmich. Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Kimmich. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Schneider. Cannavaro. Adams. Nicely aimed pass. Schneider. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Conte. Van Basten. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this is a great position. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Kante. Neymar. And it's Kimmich. Dixon.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Owen. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Conte. Hullet. It's Thuram. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This looks Van Basten! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Basten is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
So here comes a substitution. Thuram, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Cannavaro. Conte. And this is Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Palmeiras with another chance from a corner. He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great vision. And that could set him on his way. And this is Schneider. It's going to be another corner, I think. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Hakimi. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. And the number on the board is 3. Seedorf. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.